tend to forget them because I have them at 3 o'clock in the afternoon just before I have to work after I've streamed for you, and if I write them down or something, then it just looks forced, and I don't like that. Anyway, back to my original story. I was talking to Seven the other day, and I remember this guy talking about how he would have artists that he would, you know, he'd be interviewing artists, and what they would do is he would be going through their portfolio, and he'd find his own art in their portfolio, right? Because they would be trying to like pass off his art as theirs, but they didn't realize it was his art because they just went on Google and found some dude's art, and so they try to pass off their art like as, you know, their art. And so they'd be all coy about it and be like, oh, like what inspired you to make this piece, so, you know, so on and so forth. I was talking to Seven about it, and I was just like, I would purposefully do that. I'd find a piece of art from a dude that I was interviewing with, and I'd put his art in my portfolio, or her art, whatever, their art in my portfolio, and hopefully they'd come across it because I'd like to see their reaction to it. Because if they react super angry and rude, then they're not the kind of people you want to work for, because if that's their response to something, that's not a good response. If they act all coy and sly about it, great, but if they don't mention it at all, that's bad, because if they don't... What do you mean, ding? What dinged? What's dinging? What the hell's dinging? One second, guys. I just dinged. What dinged? Oh. Apparently, after 12 hours, Merc did a disconnect. And I think our music died, too. Interesting effect there. Did I disconnect from... Yes, I did. Okay. Twitch just decided I needed a reset. You guys, am I still live? Okay. Emerald is the most valuable material you can get from a start. Yeah, but it's 83%. It's 83% off. I sold a bunch of emerald for $900,000, and now it's negative 83%. I can't get any money out of it. I had to go get gold. Anyway. So if they react all coy and sly to it, then you got something going for you. But if they're all rude and angry about it, you're like, dude, I can't work for you if you're just going to blow up at everything. And then, of course, the other thing is if they don't mention it, it's like you're a company that condones stealing art. That can't be good. But I was thinking about it. It's just like you kind of have to put it in there as a reminder. Because when I do my art, I see all the... when anybody does art, when you do art, I do art. I think Twitch disconnected me there for a second. Am I still alive? Am I still good for you guys? Because my viewer count just dropped to 4. Twitch disconnected my chat, so I think they got tired of me being live. There's no way this guy is actually still streaming. Hey, keep telling yourself that. Let's see if this gold's worth anything. $409,000. Oh, you ass. I'm about $100,000 short. I am 100,000. I am $100,000 short. Okay, we'll go find $100,000. We're gonna go mining. Anyway, so what it is you if you look at your art, like if I look at, I'm going to assume I'm still live. No one has said I'm not live. I don't see anyone screaming, but it could be because chat disconnected and I don't know what the hell's going on. So I'm just going to keep going like I'm live. Anyway, so if you look at your art, the art that you have made, what you see is you see every line you put into it. Every line you put into it, every line you didn't put into it, every little mistake that you made, every color choice that you made. You see all of that, everything. And what you want to see is you want to see a finished piece, but you don't see a finished piece. What you see is the piece that you stopped working on. Because a finished piece is a piece you look at that somebody else made. Because when they say, here, it's done, you see a finished piece. You're like, yeah, you did a really good job on that. But they have the same problem you do. When they look at a finished piece that they made, they don't see a finished piece. They see a piece they just stopped working on. Because there's always something else you can do. You can add colors, you can add shapes, you can delete lines, you can change this. Did you make the pose properly? Is that the pose you actually wanted? Do you want maybe a different pose? Oh, they're unable to reconnect to chat. Okay, so apparently I'm unable to reconnect to chat. So again, I'm going to keep talking like I'm live. If you guys are screaming at me like I'm not live, please note I'm unable to reconnect to chat according to Twitch. So Twitch just had an error. Or disconnected me after 12 hours. You can pick which one is true. Anyway, so to put someone else's art, like, for an interview, not like to steal someone else's art, but to take someone's art that they made and put it in your portfolio and then go to an interview to that person, it's kind of a reminder when they look at it, they're like, here's a piece that I stopped working on. Not a piece that I finished. I mean, maybe they are that kind of artist who's like, it's done. But I don't know any artist who looks at a piece of art that they finished and say it's done because it's everything I wanted. They stopped working on it because like, this is as close as I could possibly make it to what I actually envisioned. You know? Basically, if you make art, if you weren't live, we wouldn't be able to hear you tell us not to yell at you. Well, you know what I mean, Ken again, but thank you. And it looks like chat reconnected. So, like, it's important, you know? So when I make my own art, I see my art and I'm like, yeah, that's my art. Is it good? Yeah, it's okay. Could it be better? Probably. Am I going to cry over it? No. And the simple reason why is because it's as close to what I envisioned as I can get. Could others get it closer? No. And I don't mean no because they wouldn't be able to. I mean no, they couldn't get it any closer to what's in my head. Because the only way to get it into them is to describe it to them. So I would have to tell you, I'd have to tell the artist, this is what I want. And then they go through several iterations. And then they say you get like 3 redos, basically is how it works. You know, you pay for for X number of redos on this. And the closest one is the one you pay for. And so all we'd be able to do is go back and forth on whether or not the art they made is as close to what I want. And maybe it would look closer to me, it would look cooler, It'd be like, wow, there's no way I could think of doing it like that. But again, you're not seeing all the bits and pieces that went into it, all the decisions and the design choices that went into it. Even if you're commissioning the piece from someone, it's still up to them to work around what you want and to try to provide you with that. And there's always going to be something about it where they're like, well, I could have done this better or this different or this changed or whatever. And so it's interesting to me because artists are like that. They're like, I can't, when you see a piece that's done, you see that's done by somebody else, you see the finished work as it's presented to you, not as they envisioned it. And then when they look at it, they see the piece they just stopped working on, you know, as good as it gets kind of deal. So it just seemed interesting to me. It was an interesting thought. Now, of course, I already told you guys about my quantum life theory. Not about the whole quantum reality, but basically about... well, the idea came from which one was it? Oh, right. I was sitting in a game chat room. I'm going to tell you guys the story again because it's an interesting story, and maybe some of you haven't heard it. And it only happened the other day, so it's not like I've told it 1,000 times over. I sit in I'm in a Discord channel for game devs, and all new game devs, none of the hardcore game devs, because we're not good enough to be in those in those channels. We feel overwhelmed by those channels. But I'm in a channel for like newer game devs, and these 2 game devs were talking about these, you know, one was an artist and one was a generalist, and they were talking about doing games, and one guy's like, you should make that into a game, and the other dude's like, you know, I have to finish my other projects first, and I'm not immortal. And I thought about it, and it's like, what do you mean you're not immortal? I mean, you don't know if you're immortal. I mean, honestly, you don't. None of us know if we're immortal. No person on the planet knows if they're immortal. And I mean, we assume, based on the fact that most everybody who came before us that we are aware of are mortal, that we too are mortal, and thus one day will die. But you don't actually know you're mortal until you die. You know? Like, you literally don't know whether or not you can die until you do die. So you actually live constantly in a quantum state of being both mortal and immortal until you die. Whereupon the waveform is collapsed and you are either, you know, immortal because you've never died, or mortal because you know, are a corpuscle. And I found that to be an interesting thought. Personally, I don't. Maybe you guys think it's an idiotic thought. You're like, "Damn, KB, you're dumb." But I thought it'd be an interesting thought. Okay, I think we did it. I think we finally did it. It has taken us probably like 6 damn hours out of this 12-hour stream to do this, and I think we've finally done it. I think. I don't want to gloat, as it were. 53. Oh my god, we're like $6,000 short. We're like 6 grand short. Oh my dear sweet zombie Jesus, why? We can get more iron out in space. I don't even know anymore. All I have on me is zinc and I have to keep it, so. You know, it's and so everyone's immortal until they aren't? Yeah, basically. Talk to me, woman. Yeah, have some 15 nanites. 40 grand, thank you. Done. I know I sold my iron, but we can get more iron in space. 40 grand, finally. We did it. We have enough. We finally have enough. Finally have enough. Alright, how's my engine cluster doing? Okay, I'm pretty good engine-wise. Let us get the GTF out of here. Finally did it. You know what's going to happen, right? You know that you know what's going to happen. I know what's going to happen. You know what's going to happen. See, Noodles! It's a Noodles planet. I got the right number of O's, but I messed up your LE. Sorry, Noodles. Irony. Well, if you have an iron knee, you don't have to worry about taking an arrow to it, at least. Sharing a glass of water with you guys. A bottle, anyway. Ooh, that tasted funny. That's gonna be there, the price would have... Lady G, don't do that. Yeah, my planet! Yeah! It's Noodles planet, it's a water world. Because if you heat it up, you get, you know, noodles. No, what's gonna happen is we're gonna get it, we're gonna buy it, we're gonna have it, we're gonna own it, and 10 minutes later we're gonna find a better one. And we're buying a what are those things called? A multi-tool. We have the starter multi-tool. No. Not him. Okay, it really wants to lock onto that, so I don't know why. We're not even heading to base. We're heading to the place where we buy the thing. Ah, water. Yeah, it's a water world. Well, I was trying to make some scratch, and so I named a bunch of stuff on this planet after everybody, and decided to name... well, of course I did it after patrons, so I decided to name the planet Noodles, because we missed you. We haven't seen you in a long time. And we're glad we got to see you today. Okay. Hey, Timmy. There it is. Finally. See, I'm glad I came back because I thought it was 2 million, 2.58 or 2.53. It's 2.583. Oh, you son of a bitch! I still don't have enough. I'm still short. Like, it's still short like 6 grand. Oh my god. Oh my god! I don't even know anymore. I'm done. I quit. I'm finished. We are finished, good sir. The end is nigh. The end becomes upon us as all the Hades of hell, fire, and damnation. Still short. And you need to grind more effectively? Yeah, you need to grind more effectively. We're still short, but like, son of a bitch. That's not even... Oh my god. There are days, you know? There are days, it's just like... I'll be outside hitting things with a stick. Noodles just subscribe to Twitch Prime. Thank you, Noodles, for the subscriptions. You're off my list. I mean, you're not off my list. You're just down my list. You're off my page. You made it off the page. My God, man, you've created a page length extender. Thank you. I mean that, like, sincerely. Subs are not something I ever expected to get. Groovy, there it is. Thank you, Noodles. It worked. No pop-up, just a sound file. I haven't designed a pop-up for it yet. Sorry, but you are on the list, good sir. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Loving you guys. I'm getting all mushy. I need to not. I'll do some iron. I honestly don't know what else to do. I just need enough iron to whatever right now. I'm just so flipping just kind of pissed actually. You know what I mean? Just kind of pissed. Oh, hell, the corpse Ensura! Hello, Premier! Welcome, friend! How are you today? Oh, I'm so excited for Halloween. You guys excited for Halloween, by the way? I am excited for Halloween. You know why? Because Halloween's my favorite time of the year. I love Halloween. And I've got so many games to play for you guys. I got so many games to play for you guys. I've been holding off on them, too. I've been wanting to play them. I'm like, I want to play this game. And I've been holding off. And I actually got to sit and make a list. I do. I have to sit and, like, make a list of my horror games for you guys so I know what order to play them in. Because when Shocktober comes, everyone calls it Shocktober, but when October comes, yeah, it's going to be awesome. Because I don't know if I'm going to play a bunch of games for you guys, but I asked for the day before Halloween and the day after Halloween off, so I got that Sunday off, right? So I can play games for you guys like for 4 days straight if we want. I don't think we're going to do that, but we got Halloween night, we got Halloween the day after, you know, November 1st. So I got like October 29th, 30th, 31st, and the 1st off all together. So I got 4 days off. I got it approved, so I'm gonna be chilling with you guys on the Halloween weekend. Yeah! That's so poop. Hard to prime sub on the smartphone app? I'm sorry. At least you can. Before you couldn't at all, so... Not really a bonus, but better than not. But thank you, Noodles, very much. Thank all of you, everyone. Oh, by the way, with the My Summer Car streams, the VODs, if you guys have been watching my VODs, I know the VODs have been muted. I am done. I'm not done streaming My Summer Car, but I'm done streaming with the live music stuff, the actual music. Because I was watching my own VOD, and I got annoyed. I was rewatching my own VOD to see what it sounded like, because I do that sometimes because I'm an egomaniac. I was watching my own VOD to see how well it worked. Jesus God, the scene does not want me to have that gun. That's it. We have it. 283 or 2.58, 2.583, 2.585, 2.5. There, finally. Give me. All right, swap out. This already has one. This needs one. Can I swap this? I don't think I can swap it. I got to make a new one, right? Yeah, so I have to put an analyzer and a fauna analyzer plus on there. 2583. Show me the way to go home. I'm gonna murder all of your friends. We are now poor. But we have our multi-tool. Alright, so I need to do the analyzer visor. 22 slots in this damn thing. Analyzer visor, I need a crap ton of iron for that. And I'll just work on the rest of it in a minute. Anyway, so, yeah, terrain manipulator. We can manipulate our terrain. So we can dig holes now if we get stuck underwater and crap. 24-hour Halloween stream. Ooh, I don't know about 24 hours, but I could give it a shot. That's a bolt caster, not what I'm looking for. Yeah, this thing works much better than its predecessor. Alright. So we need iron. So I have to find some iron around here. Well, that's easy. There is some off the lip of this cliff here. I'm literally hitting nothing. Now, initially, it's not going to be much better than my other one because it still has base rate whatever on it. But it's got more slots for upgrades, which is very, very helpful. Alright. Let's go ahead and add in an analyzer. And a Fauna Analyzer Plus. That's all I really need right now. I can add in a mining beam laser strengthened to speed up terrain destruction, operates automatically once constructed with user's multi-tool inventory. Okay, and then we have a boltcaster rate of fire upgrade and then plasma launcher if we want. So we don't have a lot of upgrades for this thing, but we got a few. So we need some Iridium if we can find some. I know where some's at, so we'll go get some. But we finally got it, guys. I had to do Halloween as one of those dead snow zombies, but I'm not willing to get red all over that uniform set. Fair enough. We always use red tape. Then it would be politically funny too. Lol. Okay, we're gonna head back to our bache, our base. We're going to go ahead and end the stream at 3. That's about 14 minutes from now, depending, because there's a couple of things I want to do, and I think we'll have enough time to do them. Sloth for upgrades, won't that make you slow? Probably. I don't know, Spooner does okay. Seven and I have found that we're kind of off-put by Spooner's new logos. His daughter made them, and they're very awesome. All her artwork is epic. But we find that his sloth ram, I guess, is what it is. It's a sloth, but it's like a ram. Is angry. Lots of hard edges and dark colors. Do you have the data, Traveler? My child cannot see the world as you see it. To share your scans will be to share your consciousness with him. It is a tremendous gift. Here you go. What sights? By way of thanks, my child has prepared you a blueprint. They have learned how to make unstable gel. They hope to make you happy. New, let's see. Cactus flesh? Nice. A highly reactive gel. This substance is both energy-rich and dangerous to touch. Cactus flesh. Traveler, this data has raised a concern. As a beacon, my child could receive signals from unknown sources all across the galaxy. I will be unable to protect them from the unsavory thoughts of the Gek or the harsh scans of the Sentinels. If you find shielding shards, I will prepare polyfiber blueprints and we shall weave them a protective cloak. Okay, do not delay, Traveler. Their young mind is very impressionable. Okay, well I don't have any shards, so you're on your own, dude. Alright. So I want to make a deal. I want to make one of these, and to do that I need 200 Iridium, 2 voltaic cells, and 1 dynamic resonator. The dynamic resonator we have to get from space. We have no money, so that's kind of silly too. Oh, you know what I can do? I didn't even think about this. About to use my mining laser. I don't need to use my mining laser. I got this guy. I lit up No Man's Sky. My base from 1.2 is now half buried underground. Only my 2 conning towers are visible overground, and if I exit my ground floor door, I fall through the world. Please advise. Terrain. Use a terrain dispenser thing and destroy yourself. Just dig a hole in the ground around your thing. Best I can come up with off the top of my head. Now this is how you mine like a man. Got 500, 600... Space penis! 750 Iridium. I think we have enough. Nailed it. You saw nothing. That's a possibility. Yeah, there's a terrain deformer. I just got one on this little rig on the mining laser I just acquired. Hey, dude, release. I just got one on the mining laser I just acquired. It allows you to like dig holes, so you should be able to dig a hole around your base. Will you guys leave me alone so I can finish getting this exotic shrub? Ugh. Leave me alone! Dude will not get off my ass. Okay. Couple more. Alright, that should be good. Should be good. Yeah, 70. Okay, I can make one. I need about 30 more to make two. Because I believe I need two, right? Yeah, 2 voltaic cells. Highly destructive, Timmy! Timmy don't care! Nailed it! Ah! Timmy! Timmy! Where are you going? Down, apparently. Alright. I saw you there. Where are you? No, I don't want that. I want the other thing. That one. How are we doing? I'm being highly destructive. So it's a multi-tool mod thingy, then? I'll have to see if I know the blueprint. Yeah, it's a multi-tool mod. Okay, it's this. It looks like this. It's called a terrain manipulator. Advanced terraforming device. This module overloads existing multi-tool systems, allowing the user to reshape regions as they wish, charged with isotope elements. So you can drill holes in the ground. Kind of a waste, I know, but okay. Now to make the other parts, I need what? $200 iridium, 2 voltaic cells, 1 dynamic resonator. Not exactly what I wanted to do. Okay. Here's the fun plot. Why do I need to make one of those? Actually, what do I need to make one of those? 1 second. Alright. That one's got a gun. Oh, hello. Oh, that's good. Okay, we got this, I think. Okay, so there's only a couple more things we gotta do, and then we should be able to do what I want to do. I hope. I don't know. We'll have to find out. But the hard way, you know? To space! Booyah! Oh, almost out of fuel. Ah! Iron, please? If I can get some for my Goju's back box thing. That's what I'm looking for. Let's go! Good times. Good times. Am I out of coffee? By the God, man, there's some left. Oh. So tasty. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah! Alright. It would appear that I don't actually know the blueprint. Ugh. So you're probably going to have to find one, Phoenix. You may, I don't know what your multi-tool looks like right now, depending on how much you played the game, but you may want to find a new multi-tool that has a terrain manipulator on it, so you can manipulate the terrain. Just don't manipulate it too hard or it might fall off. Then you'll go blind. I'm an adult. Like my luck, I need an adult. We got this! Go for the hole! High-speed insertion! Hope there's lube! Hey, dudes. I love how he turns around like, what? Yeah, I don't have $32,000 right now. But hopefully we'll fix that. Do not sell the photovoltaic cells. I only need to keep 100 of this crap. Ooh, too much. I hope I didn't just sell all of that, because I'd be very mad. Okay, I didn't. 765 Ceridium in there, so that's cool. 186. Actually, I'll probably sell the rest of this. And just keep whatever's in my backpack. Alright. Now I need to buy a thing. Thank you, game. I have a Class C multi-tool, but it's probably from 1.1 or older. I haven't been wanting to update because my options have been lacking in slots. Fair enough. Yeah, I found that was the first upgrade I found was mine, and it's 22 Class B. Was $2.5 million. We just bought it. Talk about insanity, sir. Kaleidoscope Nada. Alright, we're going to Kaleidoscope Nada, guys. Yeah, it's some iron left. Bonus. Hope you guys don't mind the tunes. Oh, and if it's quiet for anybody, please note I'm running at half volume. I've been running at half volume the entire stream. I didn't mean to at first. It just kind of happened, and then everyone said it was cool. So the stream is quieter than it would normally be. But it's a chill stream, so we're just chilling. We're just having fun. Just banging around, you know, going through the universe, doing our thing. Good times. You know, I think I'd like to be a UI designer. I know I wouldn't be very good at it. You guys have seen my UI. I mean, you guys have seen my UI. You know, my pop-ups and my news articles and all that. That's my UI. It's messy. It's single color. It's messy. It's color on black. It's probably one of the worst UIs ever designed, honestly. But it's mine. I designed it, so. Let's go, buddy. I don't know. I suppose maybe I could do better. I don't know how. I think because with me, UIs to me are designed for a theme. You know, user interfaces. Nothing wrong with minimalist UI. I think you say. Well, I love the minimalist UI. I do. I mean, when I go back to my intro screen, I have an intro UI. It's a god ugly mess, to put it gently. It is a horrendous pile. It has a theme to it, and the theme matches. It's just all one color, and I don't know. People seem to like it, but it works. It tries to go minimalist, but I don't think I actually do minimalist well in that case. But I think with me, the idea is that to me a UI goes with a theme, like themed UIs. You know, like the Fallout Pip-Boy is a theme, and it goes out with the theme is with the Pip-Boy. Halo theme. You know, for me a UI is about like video game themes, I guess you could say. Hey, what am I doing? Oh right, I gotta refill my agents. To me, it's like it's a theme of the game kind of deal. So I think the issue with me designing UIs is I don't really know what I would design a UI for. So my UI just is kind of bland, really. Yeah, we're coming down hot. I'm trying something here, guys. In case you're wondering what's going on, I'm trying something. Don't know how well it's going to work, but I'm trying something. Okay, let's find the nearest crap hole of a base. Because this place was covered in bases before, if you remember. Like, just covered like this. It's just covered in bases. And since it's covered in bases, we're going to go ahead and borrow one. Boop. Zodiacal is not hosting us. Okay, I'm not worried about right now. Yeah, this place is just covered in nodes. There's nodes everywhere. And this is the type of planet we actually want to explore. I was hoping the water world would have more than it does, and I'm sad that it doesn't. The water world is actually very lacking in stuff underwater. I guess that's why none of the ships or none of the vehicles, although they can go underwater, that's why none of them are designed to traverse underwater, is because literally there's nothing down there. There might be some creatures, but you can literally scan them from the surface, so what's the point? So because of that, I think it's, you know, all the stuff is like supposed to be around here. So what we're doing is I'm hoping that this will work. I doubt it will work. It probably won't work because this isn't our base, but I'm going to try to do this. Yes! And we're going to go for the car, not the hovercraft, because the car has more room. So we're going to go, I guess I can rotate it. Rotate you out for science. Apparently you can't rotate the way I wanted it to. Apparently, well, I told it to rotate, but it doesn't rotate. Whatever. Boom. Ta-da! Is this the one I left on the other planet? It is! Holy crap! How had I about known? Totally awesome. Put a mining laser on this sucker. I need carite sheets. And a bypass chip. Okay. So I need to make a bypass chip. And I think I can make a... Yeah, I can make a bypass chip. So, you can summon them to different platforms. I was hoping that'd be the case, but I wasn't sure. Sweet! That helps a lot. So there we go. Now we have an exploration vessel on another planet. We can go anywhere we want. So, you know, within reason. Not what I wanted. Sweet zombie Jesus, let's go! Don't worry about the little guy. So like we can see this guy over here and we do this. Nice! Nailed it! Snail mailed it! This isn't much better. I mean, the hovercraft worked on Waterworld, which is fine, but this is much better for non-Wasserwelt. Oh, much better than Waterworld. I'm gonna land on you! Sweet. So, much better, in my opinion. What about you? It's working much better than it was. Alright, awesome. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff on this planet that this little rover will allow us to acquire and such and things and such. So I'm really stoked about this now. We have a place to explore when we come back. We don't just chillax, you know? Unlike the strange ass beasts of Mars. Anyway. So yeah, I mean, there's literally like stuff everywhere. You leave one and there's another one like right down across the way somewhere around here. I know I saw it. Yeah, over there. So we totes got this, bro.
Some of us do have standards.
That's doubtful. Victorious is board of the shore bus. Welcome, Victorious. Thank you for the follow. They call me Scooter. Hey, check it out. Expansion crap. Break the game. Alright. So, we can't do the 5 more minutes thing as much as we'd love to. 5 more minutes! But we can try. Okay, convergence cube and another conversion. Oh, Viking dagger. Whatevers. Oh, what do you got for me, buddy? Anything I can afford? That's a good question.
Come on in and make yourself at home.
20 grand. I can barely afford that. 20 grand. Alright, well. We'll have an extra slut in our thing. Sai a lot is aboard of the short bus. Welcome, Sai. Thank you for the follow. That's about it. Alright. So for the moment, at least, we're going to go ahead and be done for the night. It has been 13 hours. I think that's more than enough for a stream. How the hell do I leave? No, don't get out of the vehicle. Get back in. Get back in. Stop it. Get back into the car. Pause the game. Go to your options. Quit the game. Quit to desktop. There it is. 1 minute ago, yeah. Bye-bye. Oh, dear Lord. Alright. Whoop, whoop. Didn't like that song anyway. Alright, so we are going to be done for the evening, ladies and gentlemen. Because, well, morning, really, because that was 13 hours of stream for you guys. Hooray! Well, give or take 4 minutes. But I want to thank everybody for stopping by, everybody for hosting, everybody for following, everybody for hanging out, falling asleep, doing whatever it is you were doing this last 12 hours. Those of you who slept and then woke up and I was still alive. I want to thank all of you for doing that because, you know, fun times. No stream tomorrow, of course, because it's my off day. I have to donate. I won't be able to stream anyway, so I'm donating tomorrow. Plus, I would have needed to sleep by now in order to wake up at 9 o'clock to stream. For those of you who don't know, this is not my normal stream time. My normal stream time is 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Or Thursday, Friday, and Sunday, and then 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Saturday because I donate and I had to cut my stream short. And that's East. That's U.S. standard 8. What do we call it? Pacific Standard Time, -8 hours GMT. So think 5 hours from now. So 7 hours from now. 7 hours from now, your time is when I go live. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Just so you can do the math in your head. Whatever that is, your time, 7 hours from now. But later today, I donate and I don't stream on Wednesday, so bonus for me. I stayed awake the whole damn time. It's after 6 a.m. here. Oh, Lady G, go to bed. Lady G, go to bed. But I hope you guys enjoyed No Man's Sky. I enjoyed it. I enjoy spending 6 or 7 hours trying to get a stupid rifle. Hooray, the grind is real. Oh, I hope you guys heard that, because I heard that. So who's playing what? Everybody right now is playing Divinity Original Sin 2. I do not know why, but they are. Really, Ferret? Really? This is my normal sleep time. When I'm working, I don't go to bed until 7. Oh, okay. Come here, Lily. It's not food time. It's 3 a.m. Shut your hole. Want to say hi to everybody, though? Want to say hi to everybody? Just sniff the microphone. You gonna say hi? Okay, fine, don't. I want to go ahead and let you guys know that today's music has been brought to you by New Retro Wave. You can find all the music available for free to listen to on YouTube or Spotify. And if you like any songs you heard today, please note the title, song, and name of the artist can be found scrolling across the bottom of your screen. Along with that, as I said, it will be streaming Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I don't really have a game lined up for Thursday or Friday, which is my bad because I was supposed to spend the last couple of days finding a game for you guys for those days. I honestly don't know what to play, but hey, there it is. On top of that, Saturday will be more Tales from the Dark. I hope to do better on Space Cadet than I did last week. I'll probably just drink more water. What are you doing, Lily? Stop sniffing for food. You're not getting to my plate. I will kick your tail. But I'll try to figure out story games. If I can't figure out any good story games for any reason, I'll just play whatever. We'll just keep going with variety, whatever, and then we'll go back to story-based games as soon as I find one. As soon as I find one. Right at this moment, I'm playing No Man's Sky, but most of my time is spent in a variety of games. Nice. Because it's kind of a grind game? Yeah, it is a bit of a grind game. Lily, are you falling asleep right there? No. Epicodum, scratch your chin. I really actually don't have a lot to say right now because it's an off-normal stream. I guess if you guys like what you saw today, please feel free to follow if you haven't followed already. If you have followed, please feel free to follow over on YouTube at youtube.com/4kbshort. You can find over 1,000 Let's Play videos for your for your viewing pleasure. You can also follow on Twitter and or Facebook for news and updates. For whatever reason, my chat thing's broken. It probably hasn't been working for like the last hour because everything got disconnected from chat. My apologies for that. If you'd like, you can also join our Discord between streams. We have a Discord between streams where you can come in and hang out and just chat and do whatever. You know, just obey the same rules you have here, which is don't be a douche. I also announce when I go live in there. So for whatever reason, Twitch alerts, like the alerts Twitch is supposed to send don't work for you, they will work in there or should work in there. Well, they will work in there. I know they will. I coded them myself. They will absolutely work in there. On top of that, if you'd like to help support the stream, we have many options for supporting our stream. The best ones, of course, are following and viewing and telling other people about the stream, tweeting, retweeting, just letting people know we're live and we're here and that we exist. On top of that, if you'd like to help in a more monetary fashion, we do, of course, have our bits and our subs and our donations. My favorite, of course, being Patreon, patreon.com/4kbshort, and for as little as $1 per month, you can help keep me live and streaming. I used to do this for a living for a short period, but I never could make enough on it, so I do have a full-time job. But if there's ever a time when my income from streaming goes higher than a minimum wage job, which for me is $11 an hour, which technically if I did 10-hour streams it would be less than $11 an hour, but my point remains the same, would be equivalent to a full-time job, I would absolutely stop working and just stream all the time for you guys. For some of you that's awesome. For others of you it's like, well, yeah, well, who cares? But that's always the way I want it to be. But Patreon's the way to make that happen. You pay less, I get more. That's the way it works. I mean, if you guys aren't really worried about that, if you guys are just like, hey, I want to help where I can, do whatever it is you need to do. But if you want to help me be live all the time, that's where it goes, right there. And I always suggest Patreon because I get 90% of what you give, and the minimum you're required to give, if you give it all, is $1. Better than $5 here on Twitch where I only get 50%. Better than a lot of other places where I only get like 75%. You know, Patreon's the thing, the man. Lady G does her part. She does. Lady G does more than her part. She's a patron and she's a sub. Anyone who's a patron and a sub, you guys are nuts. In a good way. Don't get me wrong. You guys are nuts in a good way. Thank you. But I'm one of those guys where what I do is what I do for fun, and I just am who I am. And if people enjoy that enough to pay me a lot of money to do it, that is awesome. And there's millions of people out there in the world, so there's I don't really think to myself as like, wow, how could people pay me money for this? That doesn't bother me, because if people are willing to give me their money, they're willing to give me their money. I just am stoked that you are willing to give me your money. I know that sounds weird, but it's just like I like what I do, and I do it for free. But the fact that people are willing to just dish out cash is just like, wow, thank you. Might as well use that Twitch Prime thing for somebody. True. True. But still, you could have given it to anybody else. You gave it to me. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. So for now, what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to run my outro and bolt. You guys have yourselves a fun, safe time. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a host here. No raid, just a host. I'm going to go ahead and give a host to Ferret Bomb. He's an awesome streamer, streams late at night like I am now. So if you're looking for somebody you really want to watch, you're not sure who to watch, who's cool, who's out there, who's awesome, Ferret Bomb's the dude. He streams about this time. Nice guy, super nice guy. Plays lots of classic games. He's been playing a lot more modern games now too, so he's playing The Last Guardian, really good game. I haven't played it myself, but it's in the thing of like Ico and Shadow of the Colossus. Basically, Last Guardian is the next series in that style, if not that actual world of gaming. That's where porn came from. People just like to watch and even ready to pay for it. Well, that's true. That's true. I'm not going to show you my feet. Sorry. I tell girls at work though, they're like, I wish I could make more money. I'm like, put a webcam on, point it at your feet. People will pay you thousands of dollars just to stare at your damn feet. It's not sexual, not to you. I mean, maybe you like feet too, and it is sexual, so it's weird, but if you're not a foot person, take your shoes and socks off, point a camera at your feet. You will get bank. I don't know why. And I know that because I worked with a guy. This was the last story of the night. I really do have to go to bed. I worked with a guy. His name was Nick. And he considered himself a cam whore connoisseur. Not really a cam whore. To him, there was a difference. There were cam girls and there were cam whores. He actually had a distinction between the two. And what he said, the one thing that would make him angry, that would piss him off every single time, he'd be in a room watching a cam girl do her thing, showing off her boobs, her ass, whatever, doing, naughty stuff to her junk, whatever she was doing. And some jerkwad would come into the chat and go, "Show me your feet!" And he'd pay money. Because when you do a request, you have to pay money. And so he'd be like, "Show me your feet." And he'd pay like, $50. And so she'd drop the camera to her feet. And it's just like, well, there goes the show. Because now the rest of this whole damn cam show is going to be all about her feet. Because she's going to be up there doing her nails, picking her nose, relaxing, sitting back. While some dude whacks one off, staring at her damn toes. And if you don't want to do it live, ASMR is a thing. If I were a chick, I'd be banking on this, by the way. Seven won't. I would never make her, but I would be banking on this, by the way. ASMR is now a thing. If you guys don't know what ASMR is, think Bob Ross, but 14-year-old girls. And the reason why I say that is basically it's for dudes to get off on sound, like people talking. Ergatone is what the show was. Welcome, Erg. Thank you for the follow. So the basic idea is, how when you listen to Bob Ross, if you guys, I assume you've seen Bob Ross. Everyone has seen Bob Ross. But for those of you who don't, painter dude, happy little trees, Bob Ross. When you listen to Bob Ross and he sits there and talks and you just kind of chill out and you listen to him and it kind of makes you feel good, it gives you kind of that chill sensation. Some guy went on YouTube and created this thing called ASMR. There are tons of videos about it, but basically it's a misnomer, meaning orgasm, the feeling of an orgasm through sound. And what he did is he misunderstood what the sensation is. He associated it with Bob Ross, like Bob talking would give you this feeling of orgasmic joy, except it's not. Bob Ross is a relaxing entity. He talks and you listen and you chill. What ASMR is on YouTube is it's voyeurism. It is sonic voyeurism, or just even without sound, it's voyeurism. It's you watching someone do something you would normally not be able to watch them do. So they try to do sound effects, like they whisper into a microphone, or they pop their lips at you, or something like that, but that's not it. That's not it. It's when you watch someone do something passive, nothing sexual, just passive, but in a way that makes it feel like you're not supposed to be watching. So like you're getting away with something. That's the sensation that they're trying to divulge. So that's the tingling sensation, that thing in the back of your neck. You've gotten it. You've done it. You steal a cookie from the cookie jar. You get that tingling sensation down the back of your neck. That's the sensation they're going for. It's the sensation of you doing something you're not supposed to. It's adrenaline. And to do that on these ASMR videos is easy. And I'm going to give it to you guys here for free. Because I'm that kind of guy. And if you are a girl and you think your feet are cute, or even if you don't, and you want to make a crap ton of money on YouTube doing nothing illegal, nothing sexual, nothing wrong, but have every 14 to 38-year-old dude staring at your videos for hours on end, making you bank, without people pulling that whole content thing on you, because they can't. You just don't play any background music. Take a camera and record yourself painting your toenails. That is it. You can talk during the video if you want. It'll help. It will help. Tell people about your day. Act like you're on the phone talking to a girlfriend or something. That will give you even more, because people will be like, "Oh my god, what are they talking about? They're going to talk about sex. I'm waiting for them to talk about sex." Two girls, even if you have a friend, have her come over. Just sit on a cam and paint your toenails. You will have so many people watching your videos, because you'll have the foot slobs who want that foot crap. You'll have the ASMR psychos. Also, bearded man and happen to have feet. Will it work with bearded fat man's feet? Because I'm ready. I don't know. But the problem with ASMR videos is it's basically almost child porn. And I say that because what it is if they're older than like 15 or 16, no one watches their videos. But like the 13 to 14-year-old range, where they're whispering sweet nothings into the microphone, those ones get millions of views because they're mostly being watched by 20 and 30-year-old guys who are doing very perverted things. So I'm trying to keep it on the right-hand side of the rule of the law, but literally if you want to cover all the bases, feet on cam painting your toenails while talking. You'll make bank. You'll be famous overnight. Not for any of the reasons you want to be. Don't get me wrong. But you'll be famous overnight. I just expect a lot of porn and spam mail and crap. Dude, I could do that. Yeah, I mean, honestly. Give it a shot. Put up a test video. Bet you 10 to 1. Just label it ASMR painting toenails. And put feet in the tagline. Like one of the tags, put feet or toes or, foot or fetish. You can put the word fetish if you want to. But just make sure the words ASMR and feet are in there, or toenails or whatever are in there, and you got it. You're made. You're done. But remember, when you open yourself up to something like that, because what will happen is you'll get both sides of it, okay? You'll get the positive side, and then you're going to get the negative side. Now, what the negative side is going to be is there's going to be a dude who bangs one out to your video and then writes you a really nasty email about how you're such a whore. And it's going to be one of those self-hating guys who has to take his frustrations out on another human being. So you have to realize you're going to get a lot of hate mail because someone else got off to your video and didn't feel bad about it. Because people are stupid. We're taught to feel bad about pleasure, apparently. Anyway, I really do have to go. I just spent the last, another 10, 15 minutes talking to you guys because I love you guys. You guys are awesome. All them Twitch loves. But I do have to bolt because I do have to sleep for work. Really not tired. I'm having too much fun, but I do have to go. I drink 2 bottles of water. I'm good. Lily, you stop. No, you stop. What are you doing? Get out of there. No. Stop hunting for food. You want up on my desk. I will kick you. Go. You want up on my desk because you think my desk has food on it, which it does, and so you're climbing on everything that's not my desk, trying to figure out a way to sneak your way up here. When I go to bed, the desk is going to be clean, so I don't know what the hell your problem is. Sorry, Lily and I just got into a fist fight. So, just make a separate email for that stuff and never read it. Yeah, basically. Anyway. So yeah, I do have to go. I'm going to run my outro and go. You guys stay safe out there in the world. Many hearts to all of you. No matter what you do, absolutely stay safe. And don't buy an iPhone X. Okay? No opinions on it. Just don't buy one. It's bad tech. It's bad. Don't buy it. I don't know. I've only known 2 things about it, and both of them I don't like. So, but you guys have a good time. I will hopefully see you guys Thursday for whatever we play on Thursday. You can actually make one of that react to negative comments video and still make money on it. True, but you have to cry. The legit thing is you have to cry, so. Wouldn't dream of getting one? Yeah, me either. $1,000 for something that literally is a security breach. What? I can't stop talking about this stuff. The thing about the iPhone X isn't the price. Because they'll tie it into contracts. I was like, they'll tie it into contracts, and one of my coworkers is like, phone companies don't do contracts anymore. I'm like, you're an idiot. It's like phone companies do contracts all the time. It locks you in. Any company that says we don't do contracts anymore is lying to you. It locks you in. They say here's a free phone. You're with us for a year or 2 years. That's a contract. That's a legally binding document. You are with us for X number of years. I don't care whether or not you have to sign something or not. But whatever. Anyway, point being is that people are going to get the phones no matter what. The problem I have with it is the facial recognition for opening your phone, for redacting the security on it, for getting rid of the security screen. And for buying things on your phone through the facial recognition system. Okay. Hi, Rotten Frog. Hey, Rotten Frog, welcome. Hey, you guys, you should check out Rotten Frog. Dude is awesome. I was just about to leave, Rotten. I mean, I'm trying to leave and I keep talking. I can't stop doing it. You guys can check out Rotten Frog. He's playing My Summer Card. Dude's a beast. Got awesome music. He's got some of that new retro wave crap. I've heard that somewhere before, but I don't remember where. He's playing some My Summer Card. He's really good at it, too. He only crashed like once. I really wasn't watching. I was listening. I wasn't watching. But cool guy. Chill stream. Lots of fun. You guys should follow him. Touches junk. He likes that. I think. I like it. I assume everybody else does. I kind of have to. Well, if you have anything left for the shout out, you are welcome. I watched about you stream the other day. Now following. Awesome. But yeah. Anyway, the thing about the iPhone 5, iPhone X 10, whatever you want to call it, the iPhone next gen garbage can tosser piece of thing, is that it's the security flaws. To me, it's a flaw. To them, it's like some super important thing, and they're going to market it as don't let your kids buy apps anymore. And the reason why they're going to do that is what they're going to do is they're going to say you only need to open up your phone using your face. If people don't have your face, they can't open your phone. And you're like, well, that's great, but right now you have thumb recognition, so if people don't have my thumb, they can't open my phone. But at the same time, they're like, well, now you can make purchases using only your face instead of using your thumb or your 10-digit code or whatever it is you're going to use. The thing that they forget is that children are devious. Children are devious. And they're wily, and they're creative, and they're smarter than you think. And the problem comes from the fact that it's like, well, if you don't have a 10-digit code, the kid can't get into your phone. Except the kid isn't stupid. The kid sees that you open your phone by looking at it. The kid sees that you buy stuff by looking at it. The kid understands and associates the fact that you looking at your phone gets stuff. And if kid wants some extra stuff on her phone or whatever happens to be playing at the time, all kid has to do is grab your phone while you're sleeping and point it at your mug. And it's the same thing with the cops. You guys remember the FBI went all up and down on Apple's crap going, hey, Apple, give us backdoor access to these iPhones because terrorism. And Apple said, hell no. Screw you. We're not doing it. No backdoors. And then, the FBI finally did get in on their own and found nothing. Of course they found nothing, but they found nothing. But they kept trying to say backdoors. We need backdoors. We need access to these machines so that if anyone does anything terrorist or if anyone does anything illegal, we can just get their data without having to ask them for their code. And if they're dead, that makes it even easier. And Apple was fighting them tooth and nail. And then Apple turns around and adds this system where literally a cop takes your phone. By the way, taking your phone during search and seizure after arresting you is probable cause to search your phone, provided your phone can be unlocked in a legal manner, i.e. pointing the damn thing at your face. So if a cop says, what's your code to get into here, and you say, I'm invoking my Fifth Amendment rights, there is nothing that cop can do without getting a warrant to get into your phone. If all a cop has to do is arrest you, grab your phone, and point it at your face, he has access to everything that's on your phone without even having to ask you a question. Which means you can't invoke your Fifth Amendment rights, your facial features are not covered by your Fifth Amendment rights, and therefore your phone, it now belongs to the hands of the cops, and any illegal information that they find on said phone after arresting you now goes against you, and you can be arrested for all the things on your phone. All your contacts, all your photos, all your whatever, and it all can be used against you as evidence. Kids are going to take a picture of your face using a panorama shot, then 3D print it on a balloon. Actually, you don't even have to do that. The problem with facial recognition is it doesn't have depth perception. It doesn't know the difference between a flat photo and your actual grill. It just looks for certain key points on your face. So yeah, they could aim it at a picture of you on the mantelpiece, and that would almost be good enough. So, what's up with the phone security talks? Yeah, oh yeah, it's just a rant. It's just something that came up at the end of the stream. But yeah, so that to me is just like, no. And I know it's a feature that you can turn on or turn off. Okay, I'm assuming they're still going to go with the classic button keys if you want them, or some combination thereof. But if all you do is leave it to where it's your face, people are going to get screwed out of so much stuff. And then they're going to turn around and be like, oh my god, I can't believe I got screwed. And you're like, whatever, dude. Whatever, dude. Face recognition to Sims 4 character. There you go. My phone only opens up to the face of Leonard Nimoy. That's my password. If I want to open my phone, it's not my face that opens my phone. You got to find a specific picture of Leonard Nimoy and bam! Ooh, Mae West. There you go. Get real obscure up in there. Oh, good times. That would be an interesting way to bypass that. I'd be like, why isn't this opening to your face? Who said I used my face to lock it? See, then the cop would have to ask you a question. Well, whose face was it? Fifth Amendment, brah. Yeah, but some kids might be good enough to tweak the facial features of a sim character to match their parents' faces. Oh, there's a thousand ways. And you're going to see it, too. Once the phone comes out and people have a chance to tweak it, especially the security crews have a chance to tweak it, it's happening. You're going to see all the different ways you can bypass that facial recognition and screw people. Scrafty is aboard of the shore bus. Welcome, Scrafty. Thank you for the follow. For some reason I remember a mnemonic movie with 3 random images that was used to unlock the guy's carried files in his brain. Yeah, and one of those was from, I think it wasn't Fist of the North Star, but one of them was from an anime. I always thought that was kind of cool. Back in the 80s. I love Johnny Mnemonic. I love Johnny Mnemonic. I want room service! Get down here on the bridge of the national newspapers going back and forth. It was a terrible film, but it really encapsulated the idea of cyberpunk. Just remember the dolphin? Yeah. He's gonna hack your brain. Okay. I don't know. I'd love for them to redo Johnny Mnemonic as a comedy. Is this gonna hurt? Gotta live Keanu. I love Keanu Reeves. He's sort of like one step above Nicolas Cage. One step below oh crap, what the hell is his name from Better Off Dead? I do not remember. You guys might know him better from High Fidelity. Oh, I was there for like half a second. I forgot it again. I'll remember it. Like I'll end streaming. I'll remember it. Anyway, I really do have to go. That's another half hour down. I have to go to bed. I can't stay up all night. I got to go to bed so I can donate tomorrow and then go to work. And I have to eat a lot before I donate because they sap my energies. KB is tired. I do. I know him. Room 1408. Yeah. Okay, I gotta do this. I have access to the largest database of human information in the history of mankind, and for whatever reason, I'm not looking it up. Wait, I gotta look it up. I'll look it up, then I'm gonna go. John Cusack. There it is, John Cusack. Thank you. so it goes Nicolas Cage, Keanu Reeves, and then John Cusack. And John Cusack, of course, is on top, so it's 3, 2, 1, not 1, 2, 3. Anyway, yes, see you guys Thursday. Mini hearts for everybody. You guys have yourselves a fun night. I'm going to hopefully host Ferret Bomb if he's still alive. I actually don't know if he's still alive. Is Ferret Bomb still alive? I have to assume he's live. Ferret Bomb, you still alive? Ferret Bomb is not live, so I'll host Bexy-ish for you guys, because Bexy-ish is being Bexy-ish. So there's Bexy for you if you guys want to check out Bexy. She's playing Stardew Valley, not my favorite kind of game, but it'll work for you guys. It'll work for you. I miss Bexy. She's pretty awesome. She's a pretty awesome chickie. She does good stuff. Anyway, I'm going to roll. You guys stay safe. I'm going to run my outro and go. I've already done my spiel, so I'm just going to hit the tunes and then hit the sack. So you guys stay safe. Have fun. See you guys on Thursday, or not, depending. And then I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Jokes about tofu are kind of tasteless. Unless they're paired with other jokes. Oh! Noodles! Working like a team! Alright, now I'm definitely out. And I usually don't explain my jokes, but just so you guys know, tofu takes on the flavor of anything it's cooked with. That's the joke. 2 jokes. Anyway, I usually don't explain my jokes, but I felt like that one had to be out there. But, out. So I'll see you guys later.